if I'm doing something and I'm not doing it to the level that I want to like do it at, I almost don't want to do it. And if I've already started, I like become obsessed with it to try to get to where I want to be. My name is Osei, and I'm 25 years old. Growing up in Ghana, I was living with my grandma. In Ghana terms, like we were doing okay. Everybody that we all live with didn't really have much. We would wake up at like 5 a.m. to go fetch your own water. Everybody's like, soccer was like, you eat, breathe, and sleep soccer. Soccer is like the only thing that matters. Everybody in the complex will like just gather around this one TV on Tuesday night, watching Champions League. When Champions League was on, it was like the world stops. I always watch and I'm like, oh, if I make it to America, I could play in those. America was like the holy grail kind of thing. It's like everybody in Ghana, their goal is to come to America. When I was 12, I moved to New Jersey. New York is like the first place you see, and it's like, whoa, this is like mind-blowing. We live in a 2-bedroom apartment. Me and my sister shared a room, and then my mom and dad. I didn't really know much or communicate properly. So literally I go to school, get off the bus, come home, stay at home all day. This was 7th grade. It was gym class, and we had soccer as an option. So I went and played soccer, and I did pretty well, and all the kids around me were like, dude, you should try out. So next school year, I tried out, I made the team. I was a little stubborn in a sense. It's like, okay, I see it, I'm going pro, and that's it. 2 other friends used to play in like a travel team. Find out that's how they like organize it to pick the youth national team through. Dude, like this could be the route. Senior year, I remember one tournament afterwards, and the coach came up to me and he was like, dude, so what college are you looking at? And I was like, nothing really. And he goes, dude, you should come to the clinic. And that was the St. John's coach. After talking to him, I went and spoke to my coach and was like, dude, that's the St. John's coach. That's a big deal. Like, it's St. John's. So after that, it was just like, finished my senior year, now colleges. I remember it was like May. We were playing one cold tournament that I hated. I didn't even want to play in that tournament. And I'm going through the motions, and the team is actually like outplaying us. And I was like, yo, what is going on? And there was this one chance. The guy had to be like 35, 40 yards away from goal. And I'm coming from behind. And I was like, oh, no way I'm letting you shoot it. Like, I'm tackling. So I slide tackled to use my left foot to like clean it. And my cleat gets caught in the grass. And it was just like, they carry me to the sideline. I'm laying there like 2 minutes after laying there, I just start crying. I was like, yep, that's it. Like, I'm done. My soccer career is over. So at that point, the whole idea was like, okay, I'm going to St. John's. And I let him know, and he was just like, I don't know, you could come and play for your scholarship kind of thing. And I'm still recovering. Like, I don't even know if I can still kick a soccer ball at this point. I'm just like, dude, I just kind of never really made a decision. I just kind of let it drag on. And at that point, that's when it starts setting in. It's just like, man, yep, this is it kind of thing. I went home and I was like, holy crap, like, what am I going to do for work? So I pick up the computer. I'm like, all right, Indeed. First job I see, Vivint Solar. And I was like, holy crap, this is cool. Like, I want to do this. It's like, this is where I want to be. That's where I started living. I was doing all right. I was just like seven permits. I was pretty much like stuck. It got to the point that I was just like sitting in my car. It was a Saturday. There was like snow on the ground. And I went all day, like nothing. Tears just start coming down my face, and I was just like, that's when I made a decision, like, okay, this is what I'm doing. Like, I don't care what it takes. Like, I'm going to make sure I'm successful at this job. So at that time, I was reading this book called The 15 Valuable Laws of Growth. And one of the laws is like the law of environment. So I was just looking at it like that way, and I was like, you know what?
All right. When it's prom time, we never sideline. We all night light. We feel the pipe light. We hit the ground light. And it sound like
Boston North. All right, that's where it's at. I look at the leaders, and at that time, like, there's like Jordan, and I look at Don. This dude's like crazy, and then I'm looking at Kenzie, and I'm like, oh, this is the girl that's always on the leaderboard. It was just like a whole different environment. The energy in there, and then it's just like the leadership. It had a different feel to it. The following year, everything just started coming together and just started taking off. It just felt like my whole life felt like a movie. I mean, I have somebody in my office who made $1 million doing the same thing I'm doing. I mean, I'm looking at it like, what would it feel like to make $1 million? I'm like, everything's in place. What's your excuse now? Like, make it happen. If I'm doing something and I'm not doing it to the level that I want to, like, do it at, I almost don't want to do it. And if I've already started, I like become obsessed with it to try to get to where I